Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy, the Chocolate Bay. And you guys, I was just reading a story that was very touching and it just took me for a loop. And I was very into it and I was just very sad of the outcome and it was very serious. And it's regarding a young lady. It's similar to the Centoria Brown story. Her name is Crystal Kaiser. And this all took place in Wisconsin in 2018. I just want to give a little bit of insight into this young lady's story. At the age of 15, 16, she put up an ad on Backpage, and she just put out an ad looking for a friend, that type of stuff. The guy that contacted her was a guy named Randy Boxer. Mind you, this young lady at the time was 16. He was 33. At the time, she was a young lady, attractive young lady, body developed and stuff like that. So he immediately started, wooing her or trying to groom her into something. So he was buying her gifts, stuff like that. Then eventually, for the gifts, he wanted sexual favors. So in return, she felt like she had to do mentionable things since he had given her stuff and was continuously giving her things. So she would sleep with him and stuff like that. Then shortly thereafter, the abuse took place. And he was verbally abusing her as well as physically. And she was scared. She's a young child, a teenager, 16, a teenager. And eventually he started selling her on Backpage, like being her John. And she started prostituting, selling her body and stuff like that of the nature. So in May or June of 2018, she was trying to, she was trying to branch out, do her own thing. She was sick of the life. So she met a young guy. She had a partner, a boyfriend, a young guy around her age. Her and Randy, the guy that she eventually ended up murdering, she came to his house. They ate pizza. He gave her some liquor and he gave her a substance. And she ended up killing him, shooting him 2 times in the head. She panicked. She fled, and she took his car, BMW, and left. But you guys, what I want to say with this story, we need to take care of our children, especially our young girls, our young boys, because they are being taken advantage of. Now, this sick bastard took this young lady as a teenager, pimped her out, used her, abused her mentally, physically, verbally, and trying to escape that situation, trying to escape him. She ended up murdering him. And now she's in jail with possibly getting a life sentence with trying to escape this tumultuous, this horrific, horrible type of lifestyle. He made her prostitute, sell her body as a young girl, a child. And mind you, 4 months before he was murdered, before this event took place, he was busted for sex trafficking of children. They took his computer, found a lot of pornography, found videos, including a video with her where he was forcing her to perform sex acts. This young girl. And at the time when she committed this type of murder, she was 19. And the police even found like wiring of $1.5 million, you guys. And it's pitiful. This guy is a predator, where he was a predator, a pedophile. And this young lady trying to escape the life, she ends up killing him, and now she's in prison. And she potentially might spend the rest of her life there from trying to defend herself, from trying to get out of this lifestyle, which is very sad and pitiful, because so many of our young girls, our young boys are experiencing this type of traumatic experience. And even certain states have laws where it's called affirmative defense, where if you try to escape due to sex trafficking, you will be acquitted of all charges. However, with this case with her, they're saying that it was premeditated, which I don't believe. I think she was just trying to escape after years and years of being abused. But I think it's very sad, you guys. We need to protect our children, love them, pay attention to signs if they look withdrawn, if they're having peer pressure, just certain things, because they could end up in this sad story. And this young lady, I just couldn't imagine at 15, 16 being drawn into something like that, being forced to sell your body, being pimped out by strangers, by adults that know that this is wrong, deplorable behavior. And her name is Crystal Kaiser. You guys, we need to do something, right? Congress, right? Our politicians, because certain cases like this should not even go on. It should not. It's deplorable. And a lot of our young children, you know, they go through experiences and they have trauma. And I refuse to have, you know, people of color, just any child, go through traumatic experiences like this where they are being forced to sell themselves. But you guys, please research this further. Her name is Crystal Kaiser. She's now 19, and she might potentially spend the rest of her life in prison for trying to escape this traumatic experience with being sex trafficked as early as 16 years old by this guy, pimped out, sold. It's mind-boggling, mind-blowing to even hear someone force a child to do some stuff like that. But y'all let me know what you guys think. Oh, and also I want to say this. Nowadays, people think with pedophilia, pedophiles, that they're this old creepy guy. No, look at Harvey Weinstein. Look at certain instances with Bill Cosby. Just certain guys, even this boxer guy. They have money, you guys. They're not these rich, well, they're not these poor people in these impoverished neighborhoods. No, they have money, they have finances, they have resources. So times have changed, and you know, it could be, you know, a governor, a doctor, a politician. You know, it's the whole realm has changed with this type of stuff. So we need to be aware of who we let our children speak with, who we let them go with, things of the sort, because we don't want traumatic experiences like this young lady, to happen. Because it's reoccurring, and sex trafficking is just a very sad thing. I just blessed that my siblings and I never had to endure such stuff like this. But peace and blessings, y'all. Let me know what you think. Bye.